Simply the best, better than all the rest. If you want to know about 500 million-year-old speakers, then stay listening. Hi there, I'm Kenny, and this is my new YouTube channel, Kenny's Hi-Fi Down Under. Welcome everybody. I've been scouring the internet to find the best speakers I could find in the world. And believe it or not, I think I've found them. They're Fischer&Fischer loudspeakers from Germany, and they're made from 1-inch slate. These speakers are incredulous. I haven't found another speaker that sounds like this, that looks like this, that has the build quality like this. It's exceptional, and it hits the ball out of the park, Mr. Thomas Fischer. You've done a wonderful job, you and your workers at your company. The company is Fischer&Fischer, and the owner is Thomas and Reva Fischer, and they have been established since 1982. And the designer of the speakers is Mr. Michael Mudra, and he designs these wonderful speakers and gets these wonderful drivers made, all bespoke. And yeah, it's an exceptional build quality. It's just the most wonderful speaker I've come across. So I've searched the internet, and I've looked high and low, and I've listened to many YouTube videos to discover that nearly everything sounds the same. Hi-fi equipment and speakers, everything sounds boring and flat. I was after musical. I was after something that sounded sweet and beautiful and musical, relaxing and exquisite sounding. So until I found what I was looking for, I was going to search and search and search. I was not going to buy something that was half price, somebody wanted to sell. No, not for me. I was going to search for the very best in the world. And I believe that I have found it. And this is the speaker company Fischer&Fischer of Germany. And they produce speakers that are mined slate from at least 300 to 400 feet under the ground, from beautiful slate that is shale material that is compressed over eons of compression and heat, like tectonic plate movement. And this metamorphic type of rock, it gets produced under severe pressure and movement, and so it produces beautiful and wonderful slate. Not just any slate that comes from a part in Germany, under a mountain, that is part of the people's blood. This is part of their life, and it's very special to them, the slate that is in their area. And the Fischer&Fischer speaker company, loudspeaker company, produce their speakers out of that slate. And it is the most beautiful looking, the most wonderfully made. I have not come across a speaker build as good as this in my life. The striations and the lines and the texture in this material is exquisite. It's superb. The sound is superb, as the French say. It's just the most beautiful sounding, the most powerful speakers. The driver, as Mikey from OCD Hi-Fi Guy. Hey Mikey, thanks for the wonderful recommendation on these bad boys. I'm loving them, and so is my wife Deborah. Thanks bro. He said, Mikey describes the wave launch, that it's immediate, it's direct, there's no cabinet resonance. I was playing Metallica the other day, and he was doing triplets, and there was no vibration, barely none, 0 to none. It was incredible. I love these speakers, people. These are beautiful, they are wonderful. I do realize that everybody that is looking for hi-fi equipment wants to buy the best for their money, for what they can afford, and that's right. That's exactly where I was. So I wanted to do that too. So with this channel, I would like to bring sound clips of my wonderful Fischer&Fischer 470M front-firing three-way loudspeakers, my Soul Note hi-fi equipment, and I would like to bring sound clips and discuss the equipment. I'd like to showcase the Fischer & Fischer 470Ms more. If you would like to know more about them, I'll make other videos about them. And I think that what I can first say is that the air motion transformer is the most beautiful sounding tweeter that I've ever heard in my life. It's made by Mondorf of Germany. It's I think and considered one of the best air motion transformers in the world. The mid-range is not off the shelf. It's bespoke. All under the direction of Mr. Michael Mudra, and it's a 180 millimeter driver that has got an extended frequency range from around 150 to 2,500, which is incredible. So the mid bass is exceptional. There is mid bass in this speaker where the majority of other speakers are missing that totally. So the binding posts are made exceptional. They've got like rhodium plating, and the speaker jumper cables are made out of pure silver. The build quality is off the charts. The look is off the charts. I love the stridations. I love the structure. In fact, I was watching a video where Mr. Fischer said that you could order, if you love the look of the speakers, they will go out of their way to produce one that's got lots of texture and beautiful look to it. They all are beautiful, but if you want one that's got more texture, I made that request, and the lovely people over there at Fischer & Fischer Loudspeakers, they did that, and there was no extra charge for me, and they did that, and they look fantastic. They really, really look exceptional. I mean, I can't stop looking at them, and neither can my wife, Deborah. I just can't stop looking at them all the time. I love them so much. The sound from these speakers, it's got extra gravitas, like a reviewer once I read. It's got extra gravitas, and I was wondering what that meant. Until I got these into the house, I didn't realize the gravitas is something you feel. It fills the room, it pressurizes the room. They're so lovely sounding. Mr. and Mrs. Fischer, you've hit, Thomas Mudra, you've hit the ball out of the park in every aspect with this speaker. And so yeah, if you're interested in this speaker, I will do another video where I do a walk around and look around on it or at it. If you're interested in this speaker in Australia, with no affiliation or sponsorship, you can get in touch with a wonderful man. His name is Mr. Jeff Haynes, and he owns Hey Now Hi-Fi in Melbourne, Victoria, at St Kilda, Victoria. And he can answer any question about the wonderful, fantastic Fischer & Fischer speakers, or the Solnote hi-fi equipment, or anything else that's musical. This channel is going to be about musical equipment, relaxing equipment, equipment that moves your soul, that moves you from the rush and the fastness of life to relaxing in a beautiful hi-fi system. And that's what I was after, and wow, it's my efforts of researching so deeply have paid off to the largest degree. I'm so very happy. So if you're interested at all to know more about these speakers, I'd love to share them with you. If you're interested in these speakers, call Jeff Haynes at Hey Now Hi-Fi. If you're interested in the US, call Mikey, OCD Hi-Fi Go, a guy at 11stereo.com, and he will hook you up with these bad boys, and Jeff will over here in Australia. So I would like to say thank you for watching. If you would like to become part of this journey with me, with my new hi-fi system, which is an exciting thing at nearly 61 years of age. On Christmas Day, I'm going to be 61. And this is a very full-on and amazing thing to step into. But I want the Australian audience to know how incredible these slate speakers are. I really have that passion in my heart to share that with everybody, for value, for amazing sound quality, for the most amazing build quality, for the best looks. That's subjective, but the sound quality and the build quality, it's just off the charts, and it's I've found a diamond, and it's not a diamond out of the earth, but it's slate from the earth, and I put my reputation onto these speakers, that I would say, in my humble opinion, that I have found the best speaker company in the world for value, quality, build, sound. Sound is just awesome. Yeah, so if you would like to be part of this channel and you would like to join along on the ride with me, then I would encourage you. Just a side note, if you're interested in seeing the SN70s, I know that Shane over at an Aussie Audiophile, that's an Aussie Audiophile, he's about to showcase the SN70s. So yeah, he's got a great channel over there. If you don't know of him already, which I'm sure you do, hop over there. But if you'd like to see more of my content, if you would like to like the video, press like, and if you would subscribe and become part of the journey with me, guys and gals, because these speakers sound amazing, and I'm hoping that I can share that soon enough. I've still got to get the microphone for that, but I got these, and I'll do a video on these as well, with the Rode Wireless Me's. But yeah, the Fischer & Fischer speakers, fantastic. Just over and over again, that's all you're going to hear me saying, that these are superb, and there's no other word about it. These are fantastic. Thank you very much for listening. Catch you on the next one, everybody. Bye. Lovely to talk to you. See yous.